So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Bale! Off the post! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
There they go, hunting again.
And this is Luis Suarez. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Pelé. Oh, he's having a go! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Foot in. Tries to play it through. Looking to play him in. Takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Van Dijk attempts a clearance.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Great vision. Pull it. Out towards the flank. And they're back on the ball again.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Makalele. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a cute ball. Nicely worked. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And that was very necessary. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Pelé. Vieira. Messi. Quality ball. Spread out to the left. Bellingham. Bellingham going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Messi with the short one. He's had a shot! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Cambodia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Bellingham. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Bellingham. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Now that's well seen too. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now can he find a finish? Looking for options for movement. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He can run onto that, and the shot! And no mistake! They are purring, truly purring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Cambodia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
It'll be a throw-in. Maldini. Pepe is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Bellingham. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. And it's half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Udinese really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Signore e signori, stiamo per annunciare I numeri vincenti di oggi. Se avete un biglietto, non perdete d'occhio il
The second period is underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Drills one in, and that is well cleared.
Cambodia really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with some... Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. Piercing, piercing, and with pinpoint. And that's it. My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto?
Yeah, it's going to be...
There's the shot! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! An extraordinary start, breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So, a breakthrough already. Diouf, can he finish? It's a goal! 2-0, and in next to no time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Udinese have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. Makalele wants to run onto this. Oh, well played. Pirlo driving forwards. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's an imaginative pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he thumps it clear. Zola. Ferdinand.
Udinese really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Doué. Now, can they get him away? Now the ball in.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Messi is the team's great visionary. Ajax have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chase.
Just the keeper in his way. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Sostituzione per l'Udinese.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Just eases him off the ball. The message is clear, none shall pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Udinese are looking to break at pace. Neatly clipped into space. Ibrahimovic! And And he's stuck it away. He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Udinese cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Oh, great feat that.
He's found a way through. It's a good, impressive jump. Harmlessly behind. Odo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball. Van der Sar gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Roberto Carlos. What a throw in. Udinese have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Kadiolu gets across to intercept that. Doué, unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Udinese are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Odo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kadiolu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Nice looking ball. That is good alertness. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. He's a sharp little ball here. And the keeper's got it again. Kadiolu. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Now it's Doué. And here's Scholes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Scholes. Nicely weighted ball. He has a look up.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And for the first half, that is that. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Udinese are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we are back on the way.
Udinese can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Rijkaard. Busquets knocks it out wide. Oh, that is a nice touch. Under an awful lot of pressure. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Looking for the run. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Messi. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's right. Tries one from range. Nearly, but not quite.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
He's having a good look here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Oh, cracking ball. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Diouf clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ajax have their second corner now. Oh, that one's going nowhere. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Udinese needing a change of fortune here. Juve does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Udinese needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Udinese may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, good effort! No, just not quite.
Ibrahimovic
Certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Sostituzione per l'Udinese. Numero 18.
So we have movement on both benches.
Makelele. Numero 5. Numero 10. Pirlo. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Lobbed in
19.
behind.
Messi. Il numero 3.
Cannavaro.
Il numero 13. Il numero 16.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's Rijkaard. And here's Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Otto plays it short. Messi. Doué goes for a shot! And no mistake. 2 up now, and they are cruising. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Ajax go up by 2 and are looking good.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, that's well spotted. But that has not gone well. Can he get it through? And here's Hullet.
That was lovely, that.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Varane spots it and intercepts. And here's Messi. Very nicely done. Good spot that. Cannavaro makes the interception. Ibrahimovic has been caught there. It's a foul. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, that's a key interception. Doué. And he's lost his man here. Picked out brilliantly. Shoots! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Turan. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Rijkaard gets on his bike and on the move. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Messi. Threads one in. Ferdinand. And this is Messi. Kadiolu. Now Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Now that's well seen too. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Messi looking to receive it in space. He's picked his way through. Poor robust challenge. 4 added minutes on the board. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Pass somewhat off target. And that's that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Well, listen, Jim, few would question his record or his reputation, but I wonder what you think stands out about him.
Well, consistency for one, Peter, but I also like the calm aura he exudes. He'll go out of his way to make everything look effortless. He firmly believes that gave him the psychological edge.
Suarez was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Thinks about the shot. And it's Messi. Messi powering forward here. Shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Cruyff. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Timber. Albert Ferrer. And it's Cruyff. Kimmich. Now Timber. No way through. No goals as yet. Just eases him off the ball. It's played through for him. And he was quick to react. Kimmich. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Manchester United always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. No, he's not getting past him there. Hazard. Zola. Pirlo. Messi. Very much a man of this moment. Now it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. He'll try from distance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Albert Ferrer. Pepe is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Aimed beyond the defence. Suarez has it in a wide position. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, it's Saviola! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And he's gone back. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And he shoots! Messi. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cruyff. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Messi. Messi really struggling to influence the game. And the shot! Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Schlotterbeck calmly anticipates. Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Rui Costa.
2 added minutes has been in.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. He's a sharp little ball here, and he was alert to it. And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Thailand really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Good ball over the top. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And this is Rui Costa. Thuram. Zola. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press. Cruyff has it out wide and in space. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Messi. Schlotterbeck. Looking to play him in. Well, that's been cut out, well played. So we've reached the hour mark. And he's only too happy to take that back. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Del Piero. Maldini has given away a free kick. And here's Messi. Roberto Carlos. And he whips in across. Looking for the run. And here's Del Piero. Now this could be a chance.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Cruyff. Timber. Threads one in. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
substitution.
Thailand choosing to make the first change. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Thailand really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Makalele does really well to win the ball there.
Thailand may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kimmich. That has been cut short. Rummenigge. Rui Costa is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he's managed to get free. That's good defending, very good defending. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely weighted ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile.
He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
And this is Saviola. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And this is Saviola. Knocks it into space. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
The ball has bounced loose now. Pepe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chance, surely! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And that will be the final act. Thailand perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause. Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez. As a goalkeeper, he is just a big presence. He's a big strength in the team, and we know he has a reputation for gamesmanship. He has a reputation of trying to get in the heads of his opponents, and it all comes with a lovely personality and a different character, and it's good to see that in the game.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Cantona. And it's Timber. Now, can they get him away? Tevez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking for options for movement. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
He's found a way past. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Van Dijk makes the interception.
Manchester United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Saka. Now that looks a decent ball. Flings in across. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Bruno Fernandes pinches it off him. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Such good technique.
Played towards the other side. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Cantona. Timber. Looking to play him in. And he was alert to it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Semenyo. And Silvestre. Silvestre, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Played back into the centre. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. And the finish! And there's a goal! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Gets his head on it! He's a sharp little ball here. Rodri. Oh, easy pickings there. Šeško constantly looking for the ball into the box. Bale. He's found a way through. Gerrard. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Now he's running away. It's Asa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That has not gone well. Timber carries the ball down the right.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
He's going for goal! That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half is up and running. Azar knocks it into space. Very nicely done. And here's Semenyo. Now it's Rodri. Showing good feet. Tries to play it through. The ball goes in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Wan-Bissaka. Rodri. Driving on and making good progress. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Wan-Bissaka defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Semenyo. Knocks it out wide. Nicely aimed pass. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Zubimendi. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Defending here is really tight. Tevez. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Tevez. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Semenyo. Wan-Bissaka. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Good take, and is he in? That has ended up in no man's land. Gerrard making good progress. Silvestre. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Bale.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Semenyo, great vision, and he welcomes it in. And it's been given away. Semenyo, he's found space here. Hazard finds himself offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 32, Tevez. Number 13, Bruno Fernandes. Number 9, Cantona. Number 30, Sheshko. Coming on the field.
Now it's Drogba.
Number 4,
Burmo.
Gerrard. Number
Burmo
24,
going face-to-face with his
Beckham.
great rival,
Number
Bale.
19, Mbumo. Number 20,
Now it's Bale.
Didier Drogba.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Pass somewhat off target.
Substitutions taking place.
Threads one in. Oh, well played, well played. Shevchenko. And the counter is on. And he cuts out the supply. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Rodri. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Drogba. And it's been played through. And this is Beckham. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Now, this could be a pivotal moment. Beckham! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this.
And time is up. Manchester United can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
And a quick reminder today,
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of
everybody,
obligation
and welcome to
right
today's
from the
match.
start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Pete,
Isaac! Cantona. Tevez. Tries to pass it through. Bale. Looking for options for movement. Kovacic promptly onto that, and that is that. Szoboszlai. Now it's Shevchenko. Vermaelen. Bale. Oh, good-looking ball. Zubimendi. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cantona stood his ground strongly. And back it goes. And he's quick to return it. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, sweet feet. And the finish! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Šeško. Rooney conjures time and space where he's having a pop! It's hit the crossbar. Well, there's the clearance. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Tevez, Timber picks it up out wide. It's a goal kick. Guardiola. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. No, that's been intercepted. Frimpong. Szoboszlai. Now he's got space here, and that could set him on his way. And it's Bale. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, great leap! Harmlessly behind. Kovacic. And Guardiola. Zubimendi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shapes to shoot! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Manchester United have their second corner now. There's the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Gerrard pinches it off him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Shevchenko. Ambitious ball here. And that's played in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rooney. Cantona. Rooney. Space for him to turn and look. And here's Rooney. Zubimendi. He'll try from distance. Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was...
He's having a hit! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust him.
Shoots! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Played into space. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
In with the challenge. Tries to play it through. Kovacic. Gerrard. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Aimed beyond the defence. Tevez. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
Manchester United really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Substitution.
So we're off again.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Isak. Now it's Isak. Back to the keeper it goes. Vermaelen. Zubimendi. Now it's Drogba. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. A probing pass. Well, that has not gone well. Zubimendi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Beckham. He's found the way through. Goes for a shot! Off the post. And this is Beckham.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
In again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Isak. Coming on the field is number 7.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Kovacic is always looking to break lines. Well, this is certainly a game where the scoreline does not reflect the action. How it has stayed 0-0, nobody can quite understand. Oh, that was vital. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Shevchenko, and he's managed to get free. Cantona looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him.
And he shoots! Szoboszlai. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Now it's Wirtz. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Rooney. And it's Bale. Bale. This is a promising build-up. This looks promising. And this is Drogba. Can he get on the end of this? Referee's had a good look and given a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And this is Shevchenko. He's got away. Foot in.
Liverpool clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Cantona receives it in a good position here. And it's Wirtz. Knocks it into space. Rooney. Short changes him with that pass. Nicely weighted ball. Stam attempts a clearance.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Wirtz. Number 3, Gabriel. Number 13, Christian Romero. Coming on the field, number 38, Kravenbach. Number 5, Ibrahima Konate. Number 4, Van Dijk.
Bale clears it away. Liverpool with another corner. It's their second corner of the game. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Saka.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Now it's Drogba. Konate makes the interception. Szoboszlai. Saka. He's shifting through the gears here. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Timber looking to receive it in space. Oh, good effort! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Drogba. And this is Zola. And that is masterful defending. Oh, he's been flattened. And the shot! He lifts the roof! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Manchester, and that's that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match. Thailand!
So, are we ready? Suarez to get things going. That's a brilliant read.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Up steps the man with the armband. Oh, great save! That is a great save! Pirlo is second man up.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Saka, second to go. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve. So both teams on the board. Rummenigge is the third man to step forward. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
No! Denied remarkably! Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Oh, the upright and back out.
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot.
I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind.
The margin of error is 0. Now there's a penalty.
Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? The decisive moment. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this... Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. So straight into the action. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most
Goals!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Zola. And here's Del Piero.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tries to play it through. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Totti. Great defending, strong and determined. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Zola. Now this could be a chance. Scholes spots it and intercepts. It's Vieri! Superb from Vieri! About as smooth as it gets. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Italy penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
And here's Kane. Good ball, good take. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. England are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero! Oh, crossbar! Bellingham. And England have a chance to counter. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And this is Vieri. Saka cuts it out.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bellingham. Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And it's Bellingham. Almost half an hour in now. Now it's Del Piero. Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. And Zola! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Totti. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped.
Del Piero! Oh, it's come off the upright. Costa Curta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Bellingham, and this is Kane. Palmer, he shapes to shoot! It's hit the upright. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Saka. Now it's Scholes. Zola. And it's Del Piero. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that has put paid to that. Bellingham makes a dash for it. He's on it, can he get away? That has been slung wide. No way through, so back it comes. Totti. And he's hit it long. Del Piero is onto it in a flash. Zola. So a temporary halt to the action. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Italy coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Italy just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So header! Not the most accurate pass. Towering header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, that's been intercepted. Saka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. And he was quick to react. Gerrard. Totti. There he goes, motoring forward. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. England are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because...
Goes for a shot! In he goes again! Off the post! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Totti. Saka. And here's Palmer. And here's Solanke. Oh, he's played it in low. Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. And a chance! It's bounced back off the post. And that's a tidy finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Del Piero duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Italy are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological way to...
Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Substitution for England, number 8.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number 4.
A case now of
Gerrard.
complete control.
Number 9.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Coming on the field.
Now it's Palmer.
Number 14. Number 13.
Italy have
Number
hit a
20,
quick-fire double here.
Rashford. Number 24.
And it's Del Piero. Del Piero. Solar. Ah, looks a smashing ball. And he shoots! Quality ball. O'Reilly. Saka. Palmer. Defending was strong and firm. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass.
And Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the...
Shot a goal! Goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. And he's gone long. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it. That's good play from him.
O'Reilly. Zola. Costa Curta. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Solar. Solar! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And in that moment, he has his 50th goal.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Italy are having a ball here. Now it's Maldini. Now it's Maldini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's Totti! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Just eases him off the ball. Scott. Now it's Rashford.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, just skips past his man. Now that, and the shot! Oh, good finish. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
England get their goal. So that's it. It is all over. Italy
Please turn your
have
attention
done
to
it.
the screen
The
for
perfect
information
outcome.
provided by-
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm. And all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
Real chance! Chiellini tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Totti, he's found a way through. And this is Vieri. Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yamal. Great vision. Dani Olmo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Porro. Now that's a lovely exchange. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rodri.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Fabian Ruiz. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yamal finding himself in space. Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia spots it and intercepts. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. He's chosen to go back. Nico Williams. And it's Rodri. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Zola. And he's there to retrieve it. Pedro Porro. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nesta can clear it away. Not the most... Oh, what a mistake! Great, takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pirlo, approaching the half-hour mark. And he's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Cleared without hesitation. Totti. Grimaldo. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Rodri. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's in a great position here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Pirlo did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. That is brilliant from Mikel Oyarzabal! A finish of true class! And it's Spain who take the lead. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's got away from him. Del Piero. Oh, look, can he finish? And he's found the net! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Nico Williams proves just a little bit too strong. That has been cut short. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Oyarzabal. Can he get it through? And that's played in low. Deftly away. Totti. Zola. And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Italy will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Spain get the ball rolling for the second period. And it's Ruiz. Grimaldo. And here's Nico Williams. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ball comes in. Vieri. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Fabian Ruiz. Nicely weighted ball. Good ball, good take. Delivered low. Totti gets it clear. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And the pass is intercepted. Rodri. Mikel Oyarzabal is always scanning the pitch for targets. Opts for safety. Totti. Played into space. Played through for the wide man. Vieri receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lovely, now then. Spain can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieri currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates.
He's having a shot! Goal! Spain! Into the lead once more. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Spain leading now.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach. Totti! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 11.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Totti.
Now the cross, he's rising! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Vieri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cambio di giocatori.
Grimaldo.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Cannavaro. And this is Del Piero. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Can he get on the end of this? And he shoots! Oh, it's gone in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Spain making further changes here and in quick succession. So again we have parity.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Who saw this coming? Italy have dragged it back at the last. Oh, well played, well played. Now this could be a chance. Lopez. No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, now he can run away with it.
Italy clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Pedri. And Yamal. No, that's been intercepted. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. And it's made its way to him.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Roberto Baggio. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Il quarto
Fermin
uomo
going
indica
forward.
2 minuti di recupero.
Grimaldo.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
2 minutes to be added on. He might have to go it alone here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Over to the right flank. Pedri. And he whips it in. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 5. Fabio Cannavaro.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Bonucci.
Italy did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Garcia. Zubimendi. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. Yamal ventures forward. Oh, that defending. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's heaved it away. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Pedri. Lopez. And the finish! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Spain have their lead. Garcia. This is a promising build-up. Oh, delightful ball. Bonucci. Roberto Baggio. And the counter is on. And he's found a way past. Insigne charging forward, the ball at his feet. Corner number 2 then. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Del Piero. Yamal. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? And it is half-time in extra time. So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Pedri. It's a goal kick. Threads one in, and he skips past his man. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. Corner number 3 coming up. Insigne goes short. Italy with another corner. So their fourth corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Chiellini. Italy are running out of time and out of options.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Eric Garcia. Now Danny Vivian. Well, that has not gone well. Bonucci chips it through. We've got a goal! They have stolen level at the last! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Spain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Roberto Baggio. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties. Italy take this the distance.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Players then beyond the point of exhaustion, but there is still one final act to come. And he duly obliges.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Ferran Torres is the next man in the spotlight. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Italy are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Of course, they're up by 2.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Roberto Baggio, the third man up.
I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve.
Yes, that's how you do it.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early. This to win it. No pressure, of course.
Oh, he saved it!
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he? He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot.
Now there's a penalty.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one. He's telling himself he can get it done. He just has to pick the right spot.
And no, the pressure just too much.
Well, you could feel the pressure from all the way up here, Peter. It felt as if it might just get the better of him, and it has. We're talking about a pressure penalty.
What poise, what noise, and the drama continues. So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Spain looking to save match point. And that will do it.
Well, that's just wonderful, Peter. The pressure was on, but that's just superb mentality. The mindset did stay strong.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. Well, if what you're after is brains and guile, you could do an awful lot worse than seek out Makoto Hasebe.
Yeah, I don't think there are many that come close to versatility and understanding of the game. A natural central midfielder, but he can cover multiple positions, Peter, so effortlessly too. Centre-back, full-back, wing-back, all roles he'll be happy to take on during this game.
Yeah, a man of many, many talents. And this is Totti. Oh, just skips past his man. Vieri. And this is Vieri. Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. He's having a hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Maldini clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. He's had a shot! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Zola. Italy are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Costa Curta. And it's Totti. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. Zola! Oh, split-second reaction.
Zola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Italy have their third corner. And this is Vieri. He's cut it out. Hasebe can clear it away. Japan are looking to go forward now. And the finish! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
And he's quick to snatch it back. That's good running with the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Doan. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Tries to pass it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's Kamada. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Vieri. And this is Zola. Kamada. Italy
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
30 minutes gone. Nakamura. Doan. Nakamura. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Nakamura cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Ito did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Vieri.
Del Piero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ono, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And it's Hasebe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's shifting through the gears here. Vieri. It's a goal kick. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a look and place it forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's the end of the first 45. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Italy really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So let's get the ball rolling. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Nice bit of trickery, great challenge, time to perfection. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Duan. Nakamura. Can he get it through? Chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's gone loose. To Ono. Hasebe is always looking to break lines. Now this could be a chance. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Del Piero. Pass somewhat off target.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Ono. And it's Kubo. To Kamada. Hasebe. Threads one in. And it's Kamada. That's a little off target. Little pass back. Oh, this is a great position. Shapes to shoot! And that's another fine save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Del Piero. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Kubo. And here's Vieri. Space for him to turn and look.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is masterful defending. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 25.
So we have movement on both benches.
Totti. Numero 11.
That was very necessary.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 8.
And this is Insigne. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of...
It's Basho! Basho! Oh, my word, that's fabulous. He's got himself an absolute peach. Finally the breakthrough.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Can he finish? Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Japan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Just eases him off the ball. Roberto Baggio. Well timed, excellent interception. Nesta concedes a free kick for that.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Keeper is right behind it.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Italy leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. That is good strength.
Oh, great feat, that.
And this is Vieri.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's picked his way through. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Looking tidy in possession here. He's looking wide. Now it's Insigne.
That's going in strongly.
Ito. That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Roberto Baggio. And he's got away from him. Nakamura. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Uno. And that will be it. Italy have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many.
He's having a shot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Thailand finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Luis Suarez. Real chance! It's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening.
And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Well, that has not gone well. Shifted it to the flank. Nicely weighted ball. That is great defending, so alert.
Oh, that's excellent, such a clean tackle.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Zola.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Lam. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, it's a great ball. Haaland! And that was probably asking just too much. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking to play him in. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. And the finish! He's delivered all right! And we have liftoff! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And now the breakaway. Seedorf. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, well played.
Thailand are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp. Chase is having a shot! And that's a good finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Number 9, Erling.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Pull it, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that was vital. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Hart, tries one from range. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Messi. Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Seedorf. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. A probing pass, and he's intervened well there. Lahm, well seen, saw that coming. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Stood up well to him there. Pirlo. Messi. Rummenigge. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rafael Varane. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Seedorf. PK.
There will be 1 minute
Spread out to the left. Lahm. PK spots it and intercepts. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break, all square. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Piqué calmly anticipates. Messi. Zola. Thailand are looking to break at pace. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Lahm. Knocks it into space. Messi. Rummenigge. Messi, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running...
And a header! He will be livid with himself. Vieira is the team's great visionary. In with the challenge.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's having a hit! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Nicely worked. Lahm receives it in... Bullish header! That's going to go a long way. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's a decent chance! And a neat finish! And again they hit the front!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Substitution for Thailand, number 25.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 17.
Thailand leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Petr Cech. Coming on the field, number 18.
In once more. He's rising!
Number 22.
No, not the best of headers.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Substitutions taking place.
Looking for the run. Cruyff. Thailand do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now he's running away. Now who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Marcelo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And the counter is on. Now that's well seen too. Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Piqué gets across to intercept that. Spread to the right. Cruyff. De Rossi. Pelé. Rummenigge looking to add to his goal. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Elects to cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Thailand, moments now away from seeing this. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Well measured.
Has been indicated.
De Rossi can see things others simply cannot. Makaleli looking for options for move, and he shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Thailand proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
And an exciting one too.
Rummenigge picking up.